Keep that up. Interesting. Can you name a fighting game series real quick? Tekken would be the first one that comes to mind for me. Or like Soul Calibur. They got Steve from Minecraft? That's funny. 2K is a fighting game as well, but you're fighting against yourself. This is true. 19, they had pushing. That was an experience. Somebody thought that was a good idea. Smash has Ken and Ryu. That makes sense. He said Minecraft. First of all, that's not a series. But that's hilarious. LeBron James is in Multiverse? Of course he is. Still don't mind they added pushing. Yeah, that was very arcadey move for them to do that. Are they adding new characters to that, AJ, or was he in there from launch? I gotta. All right. Ken and Ryu were in launch. LeBron, was he in at launch? Said I'm literally good at multiverses. Only fighting game I'm actually good in. Tom and Jerry main. That's just interesting to hear somebody say that. I was watching somebody that was a Velma main from Scooby-Doo. I do mind they, I guess, mess up the game speed every year. I mean, I'll take a good game speed over pushing issues all day. Yeah, I could understand that. I could understand that. That's a funny animation right there. Yeah, I mean, that definitely takes some tweaking. And one of the devs I was listening to, he was over the AIs. But one of the devs I was listening to, he was saying how, I don't know why it took them so many years to do it, but one of the devs I was watching, he was doing like a body ups stream, and he put it on YouTube, and I was just listening to him the way he was talking about it. He was saying how they took their game and compared it to the NBA, and they said that their game was extremely fast. I'm like, yeah, the dribbling makes no sense. Nobody does that. Like, all this back and forth and stuff like that, nobody does that. Like, this is supposed to be based off of the NBA, and nobody in the NBA does that. Like, that doesn't... Like, nobody does that. So, you know, if you're going to make an arcade game, sure, go for it. That's what NBA Street was. That's why it was an arcade game. You know, you had alley-oops where people were jumping 15, 20 feet in the air. I'm cool. But if you're making this a simulation of an actual sport, that shouldn't be in the game. Hence the reason I didn't agree with the whole pushing thing. That's not, like... That was a very arcade type of thing that they tried. I didn't particularly care for it. Rick is coming out tomorrow? You mean Rick from Rick and Morty, or you mean Rick from The Walking Dead? I gotta ask. I used to main Shaggy, but once I used Tom and Jerry, it was a GG. That's just so weird to hear people say that. It's funny, though. Sent you a screenshot of my WoW keybind, see? Okay. Oh, you said LeBron came out a week or two after launch? Okay. Sending a screenshot of the Smash roster? Appreciate that, AJ. That's why NBA Live looked better to me, because it looks way slower. It did play a lot slower, but it was a lot more... It felt a lot more like basketball. I still like NBA Live 16. I still enjoy that game. That was the first game that actually got a face scan right. And I actually enjoyed my face scan. It actually looked like me. Morty came out 3 weeks ago. Then Gizmo came out 2 weeks ago. Now Rick tomorrow. Okay. So you're talking about Rick and Morty. Gotcha. Frog sends Z WoW keybinds. Z's reaction. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at it after this game. And somehow people are still complaining that there isn't enough characters coming out because they want specific people. Well, first of all, people are gonna complain about everything. People have something to say about everything. You can't please everybody, nor should you ever in your life try. You can't please anybody. Like, for example, me playing this game means that some people aren't gonna watch me. You know? That's the nature of people when they're only around for one specific thing. So imagine how many people would get pissed off if you took one character out of a game that had like 70 characters in it. That's just the nature of people. Game only been out for 2 months. You talking about multiverses? That was a good first game. We got a lot of stats in that first game. I was going to come back to this, but we got a lot of stats in that first game. Honestly, if I had to guess, I would have thought it was out more than that. Truthfully. Shift mouse wheel down, shift mouse wheel up, shift mouse. Listen, I appreciate those type of keybinds. Shift up. I appreciate those type of keybinds because it gets ingrained into your brain, and I get it because there's a lot of I see the first screenshot. I see why you have so many keybinds because there's so many different things that you have the ability to do, and I completely understand that. That's one of the reasons why I guess well, I mean, it was fine. It was fine. Can I ask you a streaming question? Go for it, easy. 7 Days to Die was fine because you could mouse wheel through your hotbar, but, you know, having to press 6 in order to, you know what I mean? I kind of ran into the same issue with Conan, but because of the game type, it was okay. Nope, this has just become my career. Here we go. Because I have to get assists. This has just become my career. Do you use hotkeys for certain things? Absolutely. For example, well, that's only because I don't have, which I really need to do. I don't have my Stream Deck pulled up. Like, for example, 7 on my number pad, 7, you can't see it, but if I hit shift and enter, that's my transition. I do shift and enter. So if you, so 7 on the number pad brings up the tiger and it puts the tiger away. Shift and enter is how I transition from screen to screen. Yeah. Yeah. So like 4, well, here, look, I'll just show this real quick. 4 brings up that. 5 and 6 is the Stream Raider stuff. So realistically, yeah. We're gonna go back to Stream Raiders next week. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Frog. I was absolutely typing. Forgot it does that. I didn't forgot I was even still in the DM. My bad. Yeah, I use control 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. So that's pretty much, yeah, that's what I use it for. Yeah, it makes PvP real intense, but feels great after winning. No, I get that. I 100% get that. Good to know. Thought it would be easier. It does. It does. It absolutely does. You could even, like, make... You can make, like, to hide your, like, to BRB, you're fine, bro. Like, I hide my, I'll just turn this way. There we go. That's better. To hide my, camera, I do shift down. And then I hit shift enter. To put my camera up, I do shift right on the arrow. And then shift enter. So, it's a bunch of, you know, it's some stuff that I've gotten accustomed to using. And I was like, I don't really use this very often, so I'll make this, I'll put my hotkey as this, because I'm going to need it, but I'm not going to accidentally be typing and then trigger something. But also, easy, also, how can I show you this? Yeah, also, one thing I would recommend doing, this right here. I have the studio mode up. This right here at the bottom. Studio mode changes it from one screen. So if I hit, now if I hit 7, it just automatically shows up on stream. As opposed to me needing to transition it. See what I mean? I would keep, if you're trying to take this seriously, I would keep that studio mode up because you have the ability to see what you're about to put on your stream before it goes up. So you can see whether the positioning's off, you can move your camera beforehand, and then, you know, something as simple as, you know, just a little fade out transition helps you set up things in a professional manner, or at least it makes it look better. So. So, yeah. They still have Donkey Kong. That's awesome. They still have Kirby, Samus. Oh, they have Mr. Game & Watch. Lucario. Sonic. Diddy. Is that Ness? With the red shirt with the yellow stripes? Is that Ness? I'm looking at these. Oh, they still have Mewtwo! Oh, snap! Oh yeah, I remember when they added Snake from Metal Gear Solid. I remember that. They added Roy. I remember that. Is that Wally? It looks like they added Devil May Cry characters. Did they not? Are those Devil May Cry characters? They look like them. Mega Man. AJ, if you're typing in the DM, I can't see what you're typing because I have the thing up. I clicked on the actual picture. I'm not just looking at the picture. So it would be better if you it typed in chat. I'd be able to see it a lot clearer. Oh, I do see Steve. Is that a dragon? What is that purple thing?
46.
Some interesting characters. Where's that small Link? Oh, that is Ness. Okay, so that's not the one I was thinking. We got Sonic in the game now. I don't know what that dude is. I've seen him on Mario Party. The big, the duck-looking dude. With the hat, and I forgot his name. They still got Pikachu? Jigglypuff? I remember. Oh my god. They got Link. I'm looking at all these original characters from when I used to play. That's crazy. Yeah, they got... Oh my god, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? I'm not going to say it because I'm going to think of it. What is his name? Ganondorf. From Link. From The Legend of Zelda. Ganondorf. Oh my god. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, and then they got the Pokemon trainer dude. Yeah, he used to use Pokemon attacks. Yeah, I remember that. It was Fox. Fox was the original dude. Fox. Fox was the original dude. Falco is the blue bird. And then Captain Falcon is the one that had the Falco punch. No. Wait, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. I even have my Easy logo on top of the stream. Awesome. Thought that looked pretty good. I'm still not sure about it. I'm not trying to be funny. That's a beginner's move, Easy. Because as you could see from me streaming different games, you can't just throw something in one general location and expect it to work for whatever you're going to be doing. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to, like, I get the reason behind doing it, like having borders and all of that stuff. But realistically, if you only play one game, sure, go for it. Go for it. But from a professional standpoint, you'll eventually see, you'll come to know the issue with that. Where if you're gonna be streaming, that's one thing. If you're gonna be making YouTube videos, all the stuff you would have put on the screen, you're gonna put it in your intro. You know? So, and if your logo is hugely important, when you go to YouTube, you'll make it your watermark kind of thing. So, the dragon is Ridley from the Metroid games? Yeah, that's new for me. Like, that, probably that whole first line of people, I'm pretty familiar with. And a little bit from the second line. And like 2 from the third one. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Welcome back. You say, yeah, it's very small, that's why. No, I get that. I mean, you want to call attention to it in a, you know, better way. Is Falcon Punch? I know that's the name of the move, but when I used to play, that's not what he said. He would say Falco Punch. That's how he would say it. I know that's the name of the move, but yeah. You say you saw Devil May Cry stuff. Sadly, there is none. Instead, Dante is a skin from me sword fight. So who are those? Who are those 3 people right next to Pac-Man? To the right of him. Or 4 people, for that matter. Because it looked like it could have resembled Dante. Hair's not particularly right, but yeah. You said, haha, this is great? What? Oh. Just launched WoW Classic and they made the max level 80. It's 1.5 million XP just to get to level. Oh, oh, so you did mean to put that M there. Jesus. Good to know. Hope it helps. Easy. Hope it helps. The first 2 are Lucinia and Robin from Fire Emblem. The third is Shulk from Xenoblade's Chronicle. Gotcha. Appreciate that, AJ, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, I've never seen them before. Wrong button! Wrong person! No! I need the assist. I need that. Go back out. Back out. You say, yeah, million. Every quest is only giving me 10k to 20k XP. That's still a lot. It's gonna take a bit. I mean, Frog, you're doing exactly what, like, I've, like, already been considering for like a week now. You know, like, I'm trying to figure out a way to trying to figure out a way to get back to variety streaming, but still giving this game a chance. Like, I haven't really played the game, truthfully. I've only been playing 2K with limitations, you know? I haven't maxed out a build, maxed out badges, got the badges where I want them, you know? But, I mean, Friday is when the series is supposed to end. But I haven't really played it. Because I switch builds so many different times. So, like, I'm trying to figure out a system to, you know, trying to figure out a way to do this in an effective and efficient way to not go completely back to what I was doing. Like, you know, just randomly playing games. I don't want to do that anymore. You know, I don't want to do that anymore. That's not an efficient way of getting things done. I don't want to do that anymore. Fun while it lasted, but it's like, I'm not trying to be funny. It's good for the people that are here, but not good to grab new people. So, You say, yeah, I'm just testing things out at the moment. The sounds I added was fun, though. I saw that in the screenshot that you had some stuff in there. Yeah, appreciate it, Easy. AJ, sorry. Appreciate it again. Thank you. But yeah, I'm trying to get back to figuring out how to do that. So 2 days of 2K, 1 day for a different game. I thought about doing it that way, but then it still, like, that was the first thing I thought of. The second thing I thought of was doing 2 days of 2K, then doing 2 days of a different game, and then go back to 2K. Like, just do 2 days on a steady rotation so that it's consistent. But I haven't fully decided on that because I only stream 3 times a week. Granted, I stream for a little bit longer. I mean, it may not seem like 30 minutes is an extra. You can get a lot more done in the time that I'm doing now. And it's an hour and a half more a week. But it's, he dunks, so I'm not gonna, you can just shoot. I'll get your rebound, sir. But yeah, so I haven't fully decided on how I want to do it yet. All I know is that I haven't given this game a full test run, so I need a few more weeks. The game has stopped receiving updates and DLC as the director has retired after years of creating Smash games. I don't understand why him retiring, that sucks. If one person was responsible for everything, that kind of sucks. That's not really efficient for that reason, but whatever. You said switch it up 1 week, you'll play it twice, next week only 1 time. Yeah, something like that. But I want to have some type of consistency, but still be able to do other things. Maybe a 2 week type of thing. First 2 weeks of the month, 2K only. Last 2 weeks, different games. I just don't know. I think the reason I don't know is because I don't know if I'm going to be playing this game long term on stream, or if I'm just run past him, Jay. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing this long term, or if this is, if I'm gonna go back to, like, you know, because from a recording standpoint right now, I'm doing pretty good for myself right now. Bunch of videos out there. The majority of them 2K at this point because I did 2 a day. But I enjoy having, you know, Dead by Daylight still going up. Like, I schedule videos up until, at this point, it's up until the 3rd week of October at this point for Dead by Daylight. And I still have more to do because I'm only doing 1 episode a day for that. And I'm thinking of, like, I could release the, GG. I could release the Split Second series as well, and I just do that 30 minutes after the I don't know, I'm just thinking about a whole bunch of stuff. It's a whole bunch of stuff.